We at the Political Settlements Research Program in Edinburgh Law School are researching on the efficient use of technology in peace and conflict processes, Peace Tech. And in this presentation, I am going to demo a map tool that uses geospatial data mapping to better understand conflict ceasefires and peace agreements in the times of COVID. Our problem statement being that syncing peace processes spatially to coordinate development, commitment, fulfillment, and collaboration with a multitude of stakeholders is difficult. Also comes with it the logistical problems. So the solutions we propose are based on ease of use set of applications for peace processes with spatial technologies. Publication on that is given here. We also plan as a part of a larger project to collect and classify geo-enabled data for world's peace agreements from 1990 to date, where we keep our own PAX peace agreements database to classify such information. Along with wider data collection, the spatial platform development for more coordinated efforts, which can be done more efficiently, is also part of the problem definition. To put in perspective our problem statement, when the UN Secretary General called for a global ceasefire to stop violent conflict and assist addressing the pandemic, we at PSRP along with our collaborators put in place our shared resources to understand the impact of the pandemic on conflicts globally, thus implementing spatial concepts. Through the dashboard shown, we keep track of ceasefires and the COVID infection rates throughout the world. In the dashboard, one can see various helpful features such as the multipurpose sections of the dashboard, a map section, a timeline section, a search section, and also one to upload data contributions from any user out there. Here one can see the region, the country, and the declaration type selection field. So in the region, we have the global regions divided into selected regions, and in that region lies several of the countries, and the declaration type depending upon the type of ceasefire declared during the pandemic, be it unilateral or bilateral or multilateral or some other kind of events. Here we see the two pop-ups that come once we click on the given geomarker as well as on the infection rate. So for Afghanistan, we see the country details as per the infection rate of COVID-19 as well as the Taliban ceasefire for Eid commencing last year, which was a unilateral ceasefire created between the Afghanistan government and the Taliban. We also have a useful toggle on and off feature for the infection rate. So once we toggle off the infection rate, we see only the ceasefire data. So on clicking the ceasefire marker, we see the data about the South Sudan situation as far as the ceasefires are concerned. So again, a quick look at the whole dashboard view, where apart from the mapping feature, we also have the timeline and the searching feature. So the timeline is built upon the timeline JS, which is contributed by the Northwestern University, and open source tool for use by anyone out there. And the map feature uses Mapbox GL JavaScript features. Next, we have the backend system architecture for delivering the ceasefires tracker dashboard over the web. We have several of the features implemented with artificial intelligence for peace processes, like the semantics behind the peace language and the documents used, the searching within the document using strings as well as chunks of text, as well as content analysis and classification, the connections of different topic clusters that are matched to be relevant, as well as thresholding of different texts which are out or in the vocabulary. To give a snapshot of each of these features, you see here the sentence finding in the closest approach meaning of a topic is given. Next up, we have the search and classification according to the data that is fed, and the trained algorithms can be seen here, where the ceasefire network is connected with so many connectors as well as the number of cells in the matrix. We also have the topic relevance detector. Here we see the documents comparison, where each sentence in the document has an outgoing connection to the most similar sentence. With collaborations, we have had very nice partnerships with government as well as private sectors. In future work that we are seeking funding for is to connect the topic models with sources of documentary information using AI and NLP, as well as to build dashboards. So the deliverables would be integrated peace process platform with dashboard. conclude by showing the set of apps that we have at present. Thank you.